Team Great. And Team V is JSMW, DC, Dharma Ratnas. We hope that everyone is in good health, though JAB is not what we expected this year. The JAB administrative team has worked really hard to make it a reality. And okay, let's go through some of the rules. The Jain Academic Bowl is based on the shared appreciation of Jain knowledge. Please maintain a respectful and friendly attitude throughout the match. JAINA solely reserves the right to photography and videography of the matches. Please refrain from taking pictures or recording materials from the match. Though JAB is online this year, we expect all coaches, players, and viewers to honestly participate in the match. Please do not use any external assistance to answer questions at any point in the match. Be sure to have a mobile device for buzzing. Okay, now for the participants. The team captain should wear a hat for easy identification. Be sure your name on Zoom is formatted with team-name, for example, Orlando-Bob or JCNJ-C Raj or Houston Sid. Ensure your headphones and mic are working and keep your video on and your audio unmuted at all times. Coaches will keep their video off. Now for some of the game rules. The general format of JAB has stayed the same, but there are a few modifications that the JAB administrative team has made to accommodate for the virtual setting. There will be 10 questions for each team in round 1, the individual round. There will be no buzzing in this round, and the responding team will have 7 seconds to answer the question. Correct answers are worth 20 and minus 10. Plus 20, and partial credit will be awarded if the responding team does not correctly answer all parts of the question. The other team can deal, and that one will be worth half the remaining points available. There will be 15 questions in round 2, the category round. There will be buzzing in this round. Once a player buzzes in, they have 3 seconds to answer, and the scoring is plus 20, minus 20, plus 10, minus 10. There will be 15 questions in round 3, the grab bag round. There will be buzzing in this round as well. Once a player buzzes, they will also have 3 seconds to answer. Correct answers are plus 20, minus 10, and plus 10, minus 5. We'll be using Buzz in Live for rounds 2 and 3. We'll do a buzzer check when we get there, but for now, we can do a coin toss. So JCNJ, would you guys like to choose heads or tails?
We'll go with tails.
Okay.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Siddharth, oh, never mind. Okay, my other coach was not able to join, so I was going to see if Siddharth could, but she said that she just joined. Thank you and sorry for the interruption.
That's okay. No worries.
Okay, so JCNJ called tails. It was heads. So JSMW, would you guys like to go first or second?
We would like to go first.
Okay, JSMW will go first and JCNJ will go second. The first set of questions will go to DC. Is everybody, quick reminder. Everyone that is playing this round, please have your cameras on and your mic completely unmuted. All 10 of you guys, or however many you guys are competing, on both teams. And if you're not competing, you can turn your camera off and mute.
Can I say who's competing this round?
It's okay. As long as everybody that is competing has their camera on and mic on, then it should be okay.
I think she meant who, like they will tell them which 5 they'd like to play in the first round.
Oh, sure. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
Go ahead for it.
Okay, so it's me, Jainam, Soham, Agam, and Yavi.
Okay. Then all the other people from JCNJ, can you please?
And also, I have one more request. If that's.
Go ahead.
We forgot to do Nokar Mantra.
That's my bad. Oh wow. Okay. So Rihi, would you like to leave Nokar Mantra?
Yeah.
Namo Rihantarnam, Namo Siddharam, Namo Adyaram, Namo Charanam, Namo Savasanam. Esopant Namakaro, Sabapava Pranasana, Manglanam Chasavisi, Paramam Hame Mangalam.
Thank you, and sorry. Now we can begin. As long as
just a second, Ravi. Do we have? I think I saw more screens here online. We need some participant to switch off the video.
Yes, that's what I was.
Ria. Thank you.
Okay, that should be 5 and 5.
Just a second. Let me arrange this here.
Ravi, do you mind telling me which team is going first again? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Sure. JSMW will go first. So DC will go first. And then JCNJ.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Also, one thing before we get started, make sure when you're answering, you're facing the camera. We had a lot of problems with this last match. So make sure you're facing forward and not looking anywhere else when you're answering.
Perfect. Thank you, Rahi. Okay. Can everybody that is competing unmute, even if you're not answering questions at this time, just in case a steal comes, you don't waste time. Okay.
Okay, Ravi, good to go. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, we'll get right into it. The individual team round, once again, it's 20 questions for each right answer. And if the second team has a chance to steal for half credit. Question 1 for team 1. This is a two-part question. Identify Sakal or Vikal Paramarthik Praman in the following examples. Anand Shavak, being able to see as high as the first heaven and as low as the first hell. And 2, omniscient Bhagwan, having Keval Jnana and known about all substances in the universe and its modifications.
And it's Vikal and Sakal.
It's Veko and Sako, yeah.
Final answer is Vikal, Sakal.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 2. This is a 4-part question. For 5 points each, give the Jain terms for the following. 1, 3 categories of faith, diluting karma, and 4 categories of Anantubandhi Kashai, collectively known as this. 2, in this Paryarthik Nai, 2 synonymous words can never convey the same thing if they have different tenses, case endings, genders, and numbers. 3, the ability to eradicate large amounts of karma in a very short time. 4, a soul engaging in the highest type of meditation known as Shukla Dhyan, in which all types of physical, vocal, and mental activities stop.
Does anyone know the fourth one?
Is it?
Is it Vitrag?
Final answer is Darshan Saptak, Samabiruda, Gunashreni, and Vitrag.
That is incorrect. Team 2, would you like to steal?
Is the last part Saileshikaran?
Wait, Darshan Saptak. And the second part is
Okay.
Answer, please.
Final answer, Darshan Saptak, Sambirudnai, Gunshani, and Saileshikaran.
That is correct. That is incorrect. Team 1 will get partial credit. They answered 1 and okay. Team 1 will get partial credit. They got 15 points. 10 points. Sorry for the mix-up. Team 1 gets 10 points and Team 2 gets 0 points. The correct answers were Darshan Saptak, Shabdanai, Gunashreni, and Shailesh Karan. Okay.
Also, for multi-part questions, could you go a little slower?
Yes,
If that's okay.
I will.
Thank you.
Of course. Okay. Question 3. This is a 5-part question. For 4 points each, answer the following questions about Bhagwan Neminath. 1. According to Vedic books, this king visited his temple in 10th century BC. 2. After spending how many days on Mount Girnar did he destroy his Gati Karma? 3. This agam explains how Bhagwan Neminath convinced 10 kings in the Vrashni region to follow the Jain religion. 4. Name the temple built under the supervision of Anupama Devi. 5. Which dunk of Mount Girnar has his foot idols?
Actually, the last one is first and fifth. I mean the fifth, only fifth.
Final answer is Nebuchadnezzar, 84, Atarang, Girnar, and 5th.
That is incorrect.
Wait, what is
the
second part?
84, I'm pretty sure.
I think 54. 54.
Okay. Final answer. The first part is Nebuchadnezzar, king. The second part is 54 days. The third part is Vrashni Dasha. The fourth part is Unagavasahi. And the fifth part is fifth tung.
Okay. Team 1 will get 8 points, and Team 2 will get 6 points. The right answers are Nebuchadnezzar, 54 days, Vrashni Dashtra, Lunag Vasahi, and 5th. Okay. Question 4. This is a 2-part math question. Divide the number of arts of women described in Kriya Vishal Purva by the age at which Srimad Ramchandra wrote Mokshmala. Add that number to the number of bronze a termite has. Give the corresponding dream of Mother Trishla and the corresponding Tirthankar's Lanchan.
I don't know.
Do you know the first number?
Kushi, you're muted.
And
Final answer is elephant and bull.
Okay, that is incorrect. Team 2, JCNJ, will you like to steal?
It's dream and significance, right?
No. Dream and Lanchan.
And
I got
Lanchan.
Shrivatsa.
answer, please.
Okay, final answer is Padma Sarovar or Shrivatsa.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Padma Sarovar and Kalpavruks. Both teams get 0 points.
Protest
Could you
one.
please
We'd
go
like to
over the
protest.
math?
Sure. So the math is 64 divided by 16, which is 4. And then plus 6, the number of bronze a termite has. And the answer is 10. And the corresponding dream and Lanchan is Padma Sarovar and Kalpavruks.
Can we protest?
Sure. Larger protest question 4 is that DC?
No.
No.
we're
JCNJ.
Sorry,
JCNJ.
Okay. Okay. Question 5. This is an anagram question. Mr. Khan has an aviary that sits apart from his home that he can visit anytime he wishes. The letters are K for kite, H for hat, A for apple, N for Nirjara, A for apple, V for Vruksh, I for indigo, A for apple, R for red, Y for yellow, A for apple, P for pink, A for apple, R for Ratna, T for tight, A for apple, N for Naya, and Y for yellow.
Is it like Pratyak?
Yeah, it's one of those.
Pratyak Kanavarni or up? Oh, okay.
Who
I
won?
think it's
I think it's
Final answer, Pratyakana
Can you repeat the answer?
Final answer, Pratyakana Verni.
That is incorrect. Team 2 cannot steal. The correct answer is Apratyakanavarni. Okay, so 0 points. Question 6. This is a 3-part question. Name the builders of the Abu Delvara temples.
Okay.
Vastupal, Tejpal, and Vimosha. Right?
Final answer is Vasupal, Tejpal, and Vimosha.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 7. This is a 4-part question. All answers of the following question begin with the letter V. 1. This code of conduct leads to Nirjara. 2. She saw a snake during pregnancy. 3. The younger brother of Samudra Vijay. And 4. The trail of this town passes through a dense forest.
Okay, final answer is Viryachar, Vasumati, Vasudev, and Vachal.
That is incorrect. Team 2, would you like to steal?
I think part 2 is Vamadevi.
It's Vamadevi.
Yeah, it is.
Vamadevi.
Okay. Final answer, Virya Achar, Vamadevi, King Vasudev, and Vachla.
That is correct. So team 1, you will get 15 points. In team 2, you will get 3. Okay.
I had a quick question.
Go ahead.
For that same multi-part question, like, do you mind going a little slower if you don't mind?
Sure. Sorry. I can go.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Question 8. Which Ung Agam was compiled first, but since it was the most difficult to learn, the monks learned this sutra at the end?
Final answer is Bhagavati Sutra.
That is incorrect.
Acharang, right?
No,
Drashtivad.
Drashtivad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Final answer, Drashtivad.
That is correct. Team 1 gets 0 points. Team 2 gets 10.
Also, quick question.
Sure.
Will you be calling on us before we answer, or do we just answer as soon as you say incorrect?
Once I say incorrect, you can answer.
Okay.
Or if I haven't, yeah, I'll finish the question, obviously. But yes. Okay. Question 9 for team 1. This is a math question. Divide the number of years Jambu Swami attained salvation after the Nirvana Bhagavad Mahavir by the number of arms Chakrashwari Devi has. Add that number to the number of sons Udayan Mantri has. Give corresponding Papastanak.
Should be Kalaha, right?
Yeah. Final
Yeah.
answer is Kalaha.
That is correct for 20 points. Just to clear up, the math was 64 divided by 8, which is 8, and then add 4, which is 12. Question 10, the last question for Team 1. This is a 4-part question. For 5 points each, provide the following information about Samit Shikhar Tirth. 1. 1934 AD. With the inspiration of which Acharya was the Tirth renovated for the 23rd time? 2. Who saw the exact location of the Nirvan of Tirthankars in a dream? 3. The Tirthankar Bhagwan idol is only seen at which tung? 4. How long is the total journey of Samit Shikhar? And 5. Who set up a factory for slaughtering pigs and making tallow out of them at Samit Shikhar?
I designated Somya.
Okay, so final answer is 1, Sagar Anand Suri, 2, Shet Kushaldas, 3, this would be Jal Mandir, 4, 18 miles, and 5 would be Jahangir.
That is incorrect. Team 2.
5 is Mr. Bottom.
Mr. Bottom and Lord Ray.
Answer,
Yeah.
please.
No, not Lord
Okay,
Ray.
final answer. Final answer. First part is Sagar Anand Suri. Second part is Shet Kushaldas. Third part is Gautam Swami Stung. Fourth part is 18 miles, and fifth part is Mr. Bottom and Mr. Ray.
That is incorrect. Team 1 gets 20 points, or sorry, not 20 points. Team 1 gets 16 points, and Team 2 gets 0 points. The correct answer was Acharya Sagaranda Suri, Shet Kushaldas, Jal Mandir Tung, 18 miles, and Mr. Bottom.
For protest that.
Can we protest?
Sure. Log a protest on question 10. Team 2, so JCNJ, will start your questions now. Question 1 for Team 2. This is a 2-part question. Name any 2 of the 7 Nayas in Indian language.
Can I take this?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Okay. Final answer, Negamne and Sangrane.
That is correct for 20 points. Just a quick heads up, make sure you, oh, sorry, never mind. You are captain. That's my bad. Okay, question 2. This is a 4-part question. For 5 points, each give the Jain term for the following. 1, to completely eradicate Darshan Saptak. 2, a group of words may basically mean the same thing, but as individual words, they represent a special condition. 3, conversion of some harsher karma into milder ones. 4, when only 8 samai is left for the exhaustion of lifespan determining karma, and there still remains a bondage of any or all 3 agati karmas, whose remaining sthiti band is longer than 8 samai. A Kevali then makes the duration of bondage of these agati karmas equal to the sthiti band of the lifespan determining karma by a unique process.
So second and third,
Okay,
second is Sambiru.
Wait, hold up. Can I just go through it?
Answer,
Shabak,
please.
Shabd, Gun Sankraman, Kemli Samudgat, right?
No, B is Sambirudnai.
Okay, final
yeah.
answer, Shapak Shreni, Sambirudnai, Gun Sankraman, and Kevli Samudgat.
That is incorrect. Team 1, would you like to steal?
Isn't the second one something different?
Final answer is Shapaksheni, Sangranai, Rasgat, and Kavali.
That is incorrect. Team 2 will get 15 points. Team 1 will get 0. Sorry, team 2 is in JCNJ. The correct answers are Shayak Samyaktva, Samibirudnai, Gunsakraman, and Kevali Samoda. Okay, question 3. This is a 4-part question. For 5 points each, answer the following questions about Bhagwan Malina. 1, this was the land of construction of his Samavasaran. 2, name this festival, which is an anniversary day for his birth, Diksha, and Keval Nyan Kalyanak. 3, as King Mahabal in his previous life, he became a disciple of which Acharya? And 4. What is his lanchan according to the Gumber tradition?
Okay, can I answer this?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, final answer, Sahasramavan. Second part is Mona Gyaras. Third part is Acharya Dharma Gorsuri. And the fourth part is Kumbh.
That is incorrect. Team 1 or JCMW, would you like to steal?
First one should be
Is the first one
Hastinapur.
Hastinapur?
Okay,
Yeah.
final answer is Hastinapur, Mana Gyaras, Dharma Gosuri, and Kumbh.
That is correct. Team 1 will get 15 points and team 2 will get 3.
Foreign protest.
Protest.
Can I protest?
Sure. That is, log a protest on question 3. Okay. Question 4. This is a 2-part math question. Add the number of Prakirna Sutras of Shwetambar tradition to the number of bronze a spider has. Divide that number by the number of days Srimad Rajchandra took to complete Mokshmala. Give the corresponding dream of Mother Tushla and the corresponding Tirthankar's color.
The dream and color.
Chandra, I got Padma Prabhu. Oh, sorry, 6 is Chandra and the color is red,
Answer,
right?
please.
Okay. Final
Yeah.
answer, the dream is Chandra and the color is red.
That is incorrect. Team 1, would you like to steal?
What was the second part asking for?
On the bronze.
Final answer is Chandra and red.
That is also incorrect. Team 1 will get 10 points. The correct answer was Chandra and white. The math is 10 plus 8 equals 18. Divide that by 3 and you get 6.
I'd like to protest.
Okay. Log a protest for question 3 as well. Or sorry, question 4 as well. Okay, question 5. This is an anagram question. Google Stadia is a sham that constantly makes me score 3rd place. The letters are S for snake, T for truck, A for apple, D for ditch, I for India, A for apple, S for snake, A for apple, S for snake, H for hello, A for apple, M for Mantung, T for truck, H for hello, I for indigo, R for red, and D for ditch.
Atma Siddhi Shastra.
Yeah.
Final answer, Atma Siddhi Shastra.
That is correct. Okay, that is correct for 20 points. Question 6, recite the universal forgiveness Suti.
That's Kamimi.
Kami Saviju.
Designate to Jaina.
Please.
Kami mi savjive savjiva kamuntume miti mi savabuesu eva majjana kenai.
That is correct for 20 points.
I protest.
We protest, yeah.
Okay. Log a protest for question 6. Question 7 for team 2. This is a 3-part question. All answers to the following question begin with the letter P. 1. Chief follower of Bhagavan Rishabdev. 2. Was married to son of King Ashvasen and Vamadevi. 3. Ashadi Shravak had great devotion to him.
Okay, Pundarik Swami, Prabhavati Devi, and Parshanath Bhagwan.
Yeah.
Okay, final answer, Pundarik Swami, Prabhavati Devi, and Parshanath Bhagwan.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 8. Around what time is the Drashtivad believed to have been lost?
2nd century
Second
BC.
century BC to 2nd century AD.
Yeah.
Answer, please.
Final answer, 2nd century BC to 2nd century AD.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 9. This is a math question. Add the number of arms Manibhadra Dev has to the number of years Sudharma Swami attained emancipation after the Nirvana of Bhagavan Mahavir. Divide the number of Dev Chulikas built on Lunag Basahi temple by that number. Give the corresponding Papastana.
Dave Julikas?
I'm just gonna go with 2 because nothing else.
Answer, please.
Fine.
Final answer, Abhyakyan.
That is incorrect. The team 1 would like to steal, yeah.
Just skip the second one then.
They're 52, Dave Kolikas.
I designation
Enter
is please.
This would be Murshavad.
That is correct. The math is 20 plus 6, which is, 20 plus 6, which is 26. And then 52 divided by 26, which is 2. The second Babasonic is Michelle. So team 1, JCNJ, will get 0 points, and team 2 will get 10.
Can I protest?
Yes. Or do you guys have protests left?
You can lodge as many protests and then we can drop them when we go into our thing, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I believe that's right. Okay. Protest on question, that's question 9. And then question 10, last question for this round. This is a 5-part question. For 4 points each, provide the following information for Girnar Thir. 1. Which dunk on Mount Girnar has the goddess Ambika Devi temple? 2. Who attained Nirvan at the 3rd and 4th dunk on Mount Girnar? 3. How many temples are on Mount Girnar? 4. Whose foot idols are at the 5th dunk? And 5. Whose cave is on Mount Girnar?
Okay, I got this. I think.
Answer,
Okay.
please.
Final answer, second tung. The second part is Muni Sham Kumar and Muni Pradyuman Kumar. The third part is 16. The fourth part is Neminath Bhagwan. And the fifth part is Rajul.
That is correct for 20 points. Okay. Now let's talk about the protest. Sid, do you want to tell me what questions they were? And I'll read them out.
Yes. Starting all the way back up with DC's question, we had a protest on question 4.
Okay, this question was a math question, a 2-part math question. Divide the number of arts of women described in Kriya Vishalpurva by the age at which Srimad Ranchana wrote Mokshmala. Add that number to the number of bronze the termite has, and give the corresponding dream of Mother Trishula and the corresponding Tirthankar's Nanchan.
Yep. And then we had a protest on question 10 for the DC question.
Okay, question 10 was a 4-part question for 5 points each, all providing information about Samit Shikar Tirth. 1934 AD, with the inspiration of which acharya was the Tirth renovated for the 23rd time? Who saw the exact location of the Nirvan of Tirthankars in a dream? The Tirthankar Bhagwan idol is only seen at which dunk? How long is the total journey of Samit Shikar? And who set up a factory for slaughtering pigs and making tallow out of them at Samit Shikar?
And we had a protest on question 3 for the next set of 10.
Okay, this was a 4-part question, all questions having to do with Bhagwan Malinath. This was the land of construction of his Sambhavasaran. Name this festival, which is an anniversary day for his birth, Diksha, and Keval Nyan Kalyana. As King Mahabal in his previous life, he became a disciple of which acharya? And what is his lanchan according to Digambar tradition?
And then question 4 as well.
Okay. This was a 2-part math question. Add the number of Prakirna Sutras of Shwetambar tradition to the number of bronze a spider has. Divide that number by the number of days Srimad Rajchandra took to complete Mokshmala, and give the corresponding dream of Mother Trishula and the corresponding Tirthankar's color.
And lastly, I think question 9.
Okay. Question 9 was a math question. Add the number of arms Manipata Dev has to the number of years Dharma Swami attained emancipation after the Nirvan of Bhagwan Mahavir. Divide the number of Dev Chuliks built on Lunag Vasahi temple by that number and give the corresponding Bapsanak.
Okay, thank you. And how many protests are allowed, like to bring?
Total, you have 4.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, I have a question. Did we also protest the one with Buddhik Swami Prabhavati as the answers?
I think they got that correct. So I don't
Yeah,
think
I don't
We got that one right.
Oh, okay, sorry, my bad then.
Don't worry. Okay, you guys can be sent into breakout rooms and discuss the protests. But before we do that, Sid, would you like to give a score check?
Yes. Give me just one moment. Sorry about that.
No worries. Take your time.
Okay, yes, let me do that right now for that.
Okay, JSMW DC has 222 points, and JCNJ Purusharth has 279.
The room's just opened, so go ahead and join, and we will call you back in about 3 to 4 minutes. A lot of protests.
Yeah.
Hey, Ravi, just a recommendation. If you can go a bit slow.
Yeah. I will.
Thank you.
I just realized I was checking a couple of these questions. We had the wrong answer on one of them, so I think it might be unfair to penalize them for the protest.
Which one?
The moon and white. It is moon and red.
Okay.
I had a feeling, but I didn't want to call it out because I wasn't absolutely certain. But
no worries. We can throw out that, or just give them the points. I got it right.
Yeah, we'll just award the points because that's what would have happened.
Sure. I'll say that first when they come back.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. actually just closed the room, so everyone should be back in less than a minute now.
Okay.
And for when you were repeating the questions, I don't think you repeated the sutra one that we protested. So I just want to make sure you guys have that lodged.
It was
Oh.
the forgiveness prayer.
Sure. Yeah, they did protest question 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, like, could you please still go a bit slower? Because, like, some of the questions are really fast.
Yeah, sure. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
I'll try my best. Okay. Once the other team comes back. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. Quick thing before we start. We realized we had the wrong answer written down for question 4 for team 2. The answer was Chandra and red. What we had written was Chandra and white, but Chandra and red is correct. So JCNJ will get 20 points for that, and we can just throw out that protest if you ever found it.
Okay.
Okay, great. Now let's start with the protests. What was the first one?
It had to do with
It was question 4 for team
wait.
1.
Question 4 for team 1. Okay. You guys like to tell me the protest?
Can you just say the question one more time, if you don't mind?
Sure. It is a 2-part math question. Divide the number of arts of women described in Griya Vishalpurva by the age at which Srimad Rajchandra wrote Mokshmala. Add that number to the number of bronze a termite has, and give the corresponding dream of Mother Priti and the corresponding Tirthankar's Lanchan.
Okay, so we do. So the answer I think that you said was Padma Sarovar and Kalpavruksha, right? Shrivatsa is also the correct lanchan according to Shwetambar tradition. Kalpavruksha is according to the Gambhir tradition.
Ravi, I just verified this, and that is absolutely correct.
Okay, great. Then we can give JS, who answered that one?
JCNJ.
Great. Let's give JCNJ the 10 points because that was on for steal. Okay. Great. Next protest.
Okay, our second protest was on the one about I
Question-
forgot the question number. Sorry.
The one with Mr. Bottom and
Yeah. Okay.
right, okay. So that was a
So-
4-part question.
Yeah.
Continue if you don't need to hear
Sorry,
the question.
can you say that? I was going to ask you to say the question. Okay.
Sure. It's a 4-part question, all providing information about Samashikar Tirth. 1934 AD, with the inspiration of which Acharya, was the Tirth renovated for the 23rd time? Who saw the exact location of the Nirvan of Tirthankars in a dream? The Tirthankar Bhagwan idol is only seen at which dunk? How long is the total journey of Samashikar? And who set up a factory for slaughtering pigs and making tallow out of them at Samashikar?
And do you mind stating what we said wrong?
I think I don't remember actually.
It was sorry, do you mind, Ravi, if I mention?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
I think it was just the last part. You didn't say Mr. Hang on, this was a question for which team? This was originally for DC, correct? And then New Jersey stole it.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you didn't say Jalmandir Dunk. You said something else. I think you said
Yeah.
the Ganesh.
Yes.
I said Gautam Swami Stone.
Or Gautam Swami, thank you. So that was wrong. Yes.
Okay, so can you repeat that specific part again? The Gautam Swami,
Sure.
sorry, the
The
third part.
Tirthankar Bhagwan idol is only seen at which dunk?
Okay, in the manual, I'm pretty sure it states that from Gautam Swami Stung, you can see the idol of Parshvanath Bhagwan, and actually all other dunks as well.
Okay.
What was that, Sid?
I think we can review it and get back.
Yeah,
to that.
let's.
Okay.
Can I say something to that?
Yeah.
Sure.
So just, I think the question was asking that at this Dunker, this place is where you can see the Bhagwan idol. So just, I think the Gautam Swami took, which they said, you can see the other hills from there, but I think the question was more asking the Jal Mandir Dunk, where you can actually see the idol of the Bhagwan. So I feel like that doesn't really work. Because in the Jan manual it clearly says that Jal Mandir is where you can see the one place you can see the full idol, the Bhagwan.
I
We
mean,
can, we can check in the manual and we'll let you know what
Okay.
it's.
May I also speak? So along with that part for the
I thought only captains are allowed to speak, if I'm not wrong.
okay.
I think when you guys answered the last part, you guys said both Lord Ray and bottom, and I think the answer is only supposed to be bottom.
Okay, then we accept that we don't get points for that part. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Great. And if it's all the steel and you don't get points for one part, you don't get points for the whole part.
Okay.
So next protest.
Okay, it was the one regarding where the first answer was Tahashima one. That one. I don't remember the
And
question.
do you have the number?
I think it was question 2 for our team,
Okay,
or 3.
question 2, sure. This is a 4-part question. 1 to completely, or give the Jain terms for the following. 1 to completely
Oh,
eradicate.
sorry, no, it wasn't that. Maybe I think it was number 3.
Okay, 4-part question. Each of the following have to do with Bhagwan Malina. 1, this was the land of construction of his Samavasaran. 2, name this festival, which is an anniversary day for his birth, Diksha, and Kevalnyan Kalyanak. 3, as King Mahabal in his previous life, he became a disciple of which acharya? And 4, what is his lanchan according to Digambar tradition?
Okay, so our protest for this is that they got to steal, and for the 4th part they said King Kum instead of just Kum, and the lanchan is not King Kum, is just Kum. Okay.
Sure. Because they corrected themselves right away and they said King Kum, sorry, Kum, I allowed it.
I have something regarding that. This happened to us in the previous round, and I asked Sweta auntie about it, and she said once you complete the word, you cannot change it, otherwise it won't be counted.
Okay, Sid, you?
Yeah, give me one moment to discuss. We'll get right back to y'all.
Sure.
May I say something?
Sure.
So I said King Ko, and I didn't really finish the Kum part because I realized that, I meant to say something else. So I don't know if that is considered finishing the word, because I knew that I meant Kum only, and yeah.
Sure. We'll discuss and get back to you guys.
And we'd like to drop the math question protest, on our last protest. We'd like to drop that one.
The one on question.
The 6 plus 20.
Sure. Yeah, the Murshavad one. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. After discussing, we decided that situations like this are normally up to the moderator and how lenient or super strict they are. In this round, I would allow that answer. So I will let JSMW get the points for that answer. Even if they started saying King Kum and then switched over to Kum, because it was so immediate and they recognized it super fast, I'm going to give them the points.
Sorry, I only thought it would be marked incorrect because her father's name is King Kum, which would be kind of a discrepancy.
Right. Sid, what are you gonna say?
Sorry, let me take a look again and see.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is question 9, correct?
Yeah. No.
Sorry, question 3. Question 3. Okay, no, I didn't have anything to add. I think you can make a judgment call here.
Okay. One sec. Okay. I think the point still stands that the fact that they corrected themselves so fast right away means that they like knew the answer in their head, and I'm still going to give them the points.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you. Okay. That clears up all the protests for this round.
We actually had one for the Stuti one.
Question
It was
question. Sorry, my bad again. I forgot. Question 6. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so it was the Kamyami Sutra, which they got right. But in like one of the lines, he said Evam Majjanakenahi, and he said it twice, even though it's Vera Majjanakenahi. So
I believe that's like just a different pronunciation, if I'm not wrong. Somebody wants to...
I was pretty sure it makes it 2 different words, and it changes the meaning of the Stuti.
Sid, would you
give us a moment and we will take a look?
Okay. After discussing, we found that it is just like an alternate pronunciation. So we will accept it because it doesn't majorly change the meaning. So JCNJ will keep the points.
Sorry. Sorry, can I just add one more thing?
Sure.
Because Vera means hatred and Ava means and. So I know that might not be in the JAB manual, but I'm pretty sure it changes the Stutis.
I don't think personally. I'm pretty sure Ava does not mean and.
Yeah, I'm not really sure like Ava means and, but I'm pretty sure Vera means hatred.
Even if that is true, because it doesn't like majorly change the meaning of the Stuti, I'm still going to accept it, and I'm still going to give JCNJ the points.
Okay.
Great. Now, if I'm not wrong, that does get all the protests for the round?
Yes.
Okay, so we can move on to round 2. I'll tell you guys the buzz in live code.
Can we do subs first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so for round 2, it's going to be me, Jainam, Soham, Agam, and Krishi.
Okay, JSMW, you guys have any subs? No, great. Okay, the buzz in live code is 959406.
We get a score check.
Yes. Score is JSMW DC at 222 and JCNJ Purusharth at 299.
And also, how many protests does each team have left?
Sid has the numbers for that.
Sorry. Let me check one more time. I had it, but I want to make sure it's correct based on the most recent things. So I believe DC has 3 left, and New Jersey has I believe New Jersey also has 3. Is that correct, Ravi? I think both teams have to be protested.
All right.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I thought it would be 2 because they got.
She's right. It would be 2 because one is the King Kum and the other one is the Mr. Bottom one.
Yes,
So
you're
that's
correct.
2
Thank you so
protests.
much. Appreciate it. Yes.
Great. Okay, so JCNJ has 2 left and JSMW has 3. Okay. Has everybody joined the buzzers?
Could I get the score again? I mean, I'm sorry, the buzzer code again?
Sure. The buzzer code is 959406.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. When you join, please name yourself JCNJ-Forum or JSMW-Aria.
Yeah, just the same way you're named here.
Yeah, just Great. Thanks, guys. Is that everybody in, or has anybody not joined? All right, great. I believe it's everybody. We can start with the category round. There'll be 15 questions, and the category for questions 1 through 5 is Gunastanaks. Remember, it's plus 20 minus 20, plus 10 minus 10. Okay. We should do buzzer checks, actually. It's my bad. Okay. Can we start with JSMW? Start with Captain. JSMW Kushi. Next. Okay, great. That's all you guys. Thank you. And now JCNJ. Great. That's all 5.
Agam, can you assign yourself a team?
Yep, got it.
Thank you. Okay. Now, we'll start now. Remember, category is Gunastanaks for 1 through 5. Question 1. When a soul is in the 10th Gunastan, what determines its Kushi JSMW?
The amount of sun, dwell, and greed.
That is correct. 20 points to JSMW. Question 2.
Can you complete the question? Sorry.
What determines its progression to the 11th versus the 12th Gunastan?
I'd like to protest.
Oh, okay. Log a protest for question 1. Question 2. What is the meaning of Shin Moha? JCNJ Forum.
Passionless stage.
That is incorrect. I finished the question.
And time.
Okay, the correct answer was Shin Moha means eradication of all 28 categories of Mohanya Karma.
Protest.
I'd like to protest.
Okay, protest on question 2 as well. Question 3. This is a 2-part question. Name the 2 gunstans where all 6 causes of Forum JCNJ.
And time.
Okay, I'll finish the question. Where all 6 causes of karma, ashra, all 6 lashyas, and both artha and rodrodhyan are present in a bahiratma. JAINA JSMW.
This is the 1st and the 3rd Gunistan.
That is correct.
I'd like to protest. And also, is there no answer, please?
On the buzzer, when it's just like 3 seconds, so just say time. Like once you buzz, you have 3 seconds to answer.
Oh, okay.
They've always said answer please in all the other games we've played.
That was my bad. I should have said answer please.
Before saying time, I'm sorry to interrupt, but in every other round we've played, they've even when we buzz in at the 3-second or the 4-second pause, they say answer please before you say time.
Yeah, that was my bad. I meant to say answer please. I'm sorry.
Okay. That was question 3. You guys logged another protest? Okay. Now question 4. What is the maximum duration a soul remains in the 2nd Jainam JCNJ?
Antarmurat.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question. Remains in the 2nd stage, Sasvadan, Samyak Darshti Gunistan. Sina JSMW.
Oh, it's Sina and 6 Avalikas.
Great, thank you. And that is correct. Question 5, or that is correct for 10 points. And JCNJ gets minus 20. Question 5, this is a 2-part question. Which Gunastanak is called Vitarag Chadmasta Gunastan? And how long does a person Forum JCNJ?
Trina Moha Gunstanak and exactly 48 minutes.
That is correct for 20 points. Okay, that's the end of the first category. The next category is Jain history, question 6 through 10. Question 6. Which acharya remained the longest number of years? Jainam, JCNJ?
Acharya Yashodhara.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 7. What is the subject matter of forum JCNJ?
The Shadravya and No Tattvas.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 8. In Western India, which ruling dynasty of Devgiri? Jainam, JCNJ?
The Yadav.
That is correct for 20 points.
Can you complete the question?
Yes, my apologies. Extended their royal patronage in a large measure to Jainism. Question 9. Who wrote a critique on some forum JCNJ?
Acharya Amrita Chandra ji.
That is correct. And the question is on Samaisar for 20 points. Question 10. This is a two-part question. Which agam was used as a basis to write Kashai Pahud? Jainam, JCNJ?
Kashai Pahud was Gnan Pravad Purva, and the one for Shatakandagam was Agrayaniya Purva.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question. And who wrote it? Kushi, JSMW?
Nan Prabhat and Acharya Gundar.
That is correct. Team 1 gets, or JCNJ gets minus 20, and JSMW gets plus 10. The next category is Anakantavad from questions 11 through 15. Okay. Question 11. This is a two-part question. Provide two names of noteworthy Jain logicians of the period. Jainam, JCNJ?
Akalank and Vidyanandi.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 12. Nai becomes what when it denies all standpoints? Forum, JCNJ?
Surunai.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 13. Who said this? We can understand a thing. Jainam, JCNJ?
Dr. Radhakrishnan.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question. We can understand a thing properly by perceiving its various aspects.
And time.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is Acharya Siddhasen. JCNJ gets minus 20 points and JSMW gets plus 0. Question 14. A man looked at Mahatma Gandhi's statue at the museum and said, "This is Mahatma Gandhi." Jainam, JCNJ?
Stapna Nikshep.
That is correct for 20 points. I'll finish the question. What nikshep is this? Question 15. Name the karma which is unalterable and which... Soham, JCNJ?
Nikachit karma.
That is correct for 20 points. That concludes round 2. Now we can address the protests. Where are they?
I think they were the first 3 questions.
First 3 questions. Great. Question 1 is, when a soul is in the 10th Gunistan, what determines its progression to the 11th versus the 12th Gunistan? Question 2 is, what is the meaning of Shin Moha? And question 3 is, this is a 2-part question. Name the 2 Gunstans where all 6 causes of karma ashra, all 6 leshyas, and both Artha and Vrodhyan are present in a Bahiratma. You guys can go. Right. And we'll do a score check when they get back, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna give them 1 minute.
Ravi, please check your message.
Yes. Okay, now that everybody's back, let's talk about the protest. So question 1, what was your guys' protest for?
Okay, so you asked what is the deciding factor whether we're going to go into Shepakshani or the eradication ladder or the suppression ladder. Am I right?
No, it's no.
Can you restate the question again?
Sure. When a soul is in the 10th Gunistan, what determines its progression to the 11th versus the 12th Gunistan?
So her answer was the amount of Sandral and Lob remaining, and the amount is not the deciding factor. It's whether you suppress your Sandral and Lob or whether you eradicate your Sandral and Lob.
Okay, we're gonna discuss this for like a minute and then get back to you.
Could I respond?
Sure.
So by eradicating, aren't you like technically getting rid of that central and greed? But when you're suppressing it, it's still within you. So wouldn't amount also work for that?
It wouldn't be, only because when you suppress it, then you go to the 11th Gunsanak Upshant Moha, because Upshant Moha is basically that's the stage you're at when you suppress your greed, versus when you eradicate it, then you go to the 12th Gunsanak Shrina Moha. So for this particular question, amount would not work, in my opinion.
But isn't like eradicating getting rid of it? So.
But that wasn't the question. It was like, what is the determining factor between going to the 11th and 12th? And it's not amount.
So if there's no more central and greed, you're going to Shin Moha, right?
In suppression, you technically it's not there. It's like kind of buried, but it's amount, so it doesn't work because amount isn't the main part.
We're gonna step in. We talked about it briefly. We are gonna reject the protest just because we think the spirit of the answer is still the same. Technically, yeah, like if you have a little bit, quote unquote, amount of this greed, that is technically a suppression. You could call it that way. Or if you have 0, that's also an amount. That would be the complete eradication. So it's a very nitpicky thing. We don't think it's really relevant to the question, so we're going to throw out the protest.
Can I just add one more thing to that, if you don't mind?
No, you can.
Okay.
I don't think coaches are allowed to talk.
Yeah, coach, can you
please.
Also,
you can say one thing, but I think that is where we're going to stand with this. Go ahead.
Okay, I would just like to say, because when you have Sandral and Lob, when you have Sandral and Lob, say a little bit, you're in Sukshma Sampray Gunstana. It's when you suppress it that you go to Upshant Moha Gunstana.
Correct, but it still exists within the soul, so there is quote unquote an amount left. So that again, it is a nitpicky thing. We understand where you're coming from, but in the spirit of this, we don't think it's really relevant to determine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, thank you though. Okay, yeah, Ravi, you want to go to the next one?
Great. Question 2 is, what is the meaning of Shin Moha? What your protest for?
We'd like to drop that protest.
Okay. And question 3.
Can you say the question, if you don't mind?
This is a 2-part question. In the 2 Gunstans were all 6 causes of karma ashrav, all 6 leshyas, and both Artha and Rodya Dhyan are present in a Bhairatma.
Okay, there aren't 6 types of ashravs, there's only 5. So, I mean, the question is incorrect. And also, I I was answering and I didn't get an answer, please. It went straight to time. So I didn't get my full opportunity to answer either.
Okay, we're also going to discuss this one for a second, and we'll get back to you. Okay. After talking, we decided that purchase is valid, so we're going to give a replacement question instead in place of that. So any points that were awarded or taken away for question 3, Sid, you can get rid of those, and we're going to do a replacement question.
Sorry, can you say the code one more time?
Yes, the code is 959406.
I have 2 really quick questions. Is this question going to be for both teams?
Yeah, this question is just a regular.
Okay, cool. And is it also part of the Gunastanics category, or is it something else?
It will be random.
Okay.
It'll be like a grab bag question.
Sounds good.
Great. Okay. And after this question, we'll do a score check. Okay. Question 16. How many fortnights is equal to 1 year? JAINA, JCNJ.
24 fortnights.
That is correct for 20 points. Okay. With that brings us to the end of round 2. Sid, can you please bring up the scores? Okay. The scores as it stands right now after round 2 is JSMW DC Dharma Ratnas at 262 and JCNJ Purusharth 419.
And also just to confirm, you still have 1 protest remaining, right?
That is correct.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. I did get a message that the other room is falling behind a little bit. So we're going to take a quick minute. Everybody just take a deep breath, meditate, do whatever you like, calm down.
Drink some water.
Can we do subs in the meantime as well?
What'd you say?
Subs.
Go ahead. Take all your time you need.
Okay. It'll be me, Jainam, Soham, Agam, and Mahak.
And Mahak, you already joined the Buzzin Live?
I have not joined the Buzzin Live yet.
Okay. The game code is, let me know when you're ready.
I'm good.
Okay, 959406.
Thank you.
When you join, just buzz real quick. Great, thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Okay. And we'll start when I get the message we can. we'll start back up at like 5:15. So if you guys need to do anything, take these next minute and a half, go for it.
May I go fill up my water bottle? Is that okay?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Everybody that's still here, please turn your cameras. I mean, everybody, please turn your cameras. Okay. 2 JCNJ people left. Great. These are, one more JSMW.
You're going to lose.
Who's the 5th?
Oh, we're waiting for John B.
Okay. Okay, we can wait like another 30-ish seconds. Great. Okay, now that everybody's back, we can start with round 3, the grab bag round. There'll be 15 questions. The scoring will be plus 20 minus 20, or plus 20 minus 10, and plus 10 minus 5. Okay. I'll just get right into it. Question 1. Name the Yakshini whose vehicle is a spawn for JCNJ forum.
Saraswati Devi.
That is correct. For 20 points. Question 2. This is a 2-part question. King Shrenik of Magad was of which dynasty, and what was the name of his great Kushi JSMW?
He is part of the Nanda dynasty, and his great-grandson was Uday.
That is incorrect. I finished, or great-grandson. That's the end of the question. Agam, JCNJ.
So he was part of the Nanda dynasty and his great-grandson was Samprati.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is he was part of the Shishunag dynasty, and his great-grandson is Uday. Question 3. Give the Sanskrit word the Papastanak of ego/Gary. Forum, JCNJ.
Man.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 4. Name the author of Sanmati Tarka. Forum, JCNJ.
Siddha Singh Divakar.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 5. Name the bhavna that reflects on impermanence. Forum, JCNJ.
Anitya Bhavna.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 6. Provide the name of one of the 8 aspects. Forum, JCNJ.
Nisankhya.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question. Of Darshanachar, which means unflinching faith. Kushi, JSMW.
Nirvitikitsa.
That is correct for 10 points. Question 7. What does Ashtavadani mean? Forum, JCNJ.
The ability to perform 8 tasks simultaneously.
That is correct for 20 points. Question 8. Question 8. What does a white coconut signify in Soham, JCNJ?
Signifies relinquishing tasty foods and detachment.
That is that is correct.
Could you please finish the question?
Sure. Signify in Naivedya Puja. That is correct for 20 points. Question 9. The object of Dravya Puja is a symbol or an image of the Supreme Soul. What is the object of Bhav Puja? Jainam, JCNJ.
The object of Bhav Puja is your soul.
That is correct.
Could I please protest?
Yes. At a protest on question 9. Okay. Question 10. Name this form of Jnana Yoga, which refers to generating thought. Kushi, JSMW.
The answer to this question is Analamban.
That is correct.
Protest.
I'd like to protest. Sorry, can you repeat the question? Can you finish the question first?
Actually, sorry, that's wrong. Would you guys like to keep that protest?
Can you finish? If it's incorrect, can you finish the question?
Incorrect. I'll finish the question. Generating thoughts and feelings based solely on the phrases and their meaning. Forum, JCNJ.
Alamban Yog.
Can you repeat that?
Alamban Yog.
That is correct for 10 points. Question 11. Provide the name of this Ched Sutra, which contains information. Jainam, JCNJ.
Answer, please.
Dashashut Sutra.
That is correct for 20 points. I'll finish the question, which contains information relating to 20 places of asamadhi, 21 major faults bringing weakness in conduct, 33 ashatnas of guru, 8 sampads of acharya and their kinds, 10 places of chitta samadhi, 11 pratimas of layperson, 12 pratimas of ascetics, Kalpasutra, 30 places of bondage of mohaniya karma, and 9 nidans or niyam. Question 12. This is a 2-part question. During what time period did the Muslim army destroy Shatrunjay Tirth, and when was it rebuilt? Forum, JCNJ.
It was destroyed in the 14th century, and it was rebuilt in the 15th century.
That is incorrect. I finished the question. I'll clear the buzzer.
All right, I'm gonna call time.
Okay, the correct answer was 14th to 15th century AD, and rebuilding took place after 1500 AD, after 16th century. Question 13, or JCNJ gets minus 20 points, or 10, sorry. Question 13, when was yoga first practiced? Jainam, JCNJ.
In the 10th century AD.
That is incorrect. I'll finish the question. Practice in India according to archaeological evidence and ancient scriptures. Somya, JSMW.
This would be 3000 BC.
That is correct for 10 points. Question 14. This is a 2-part question. What was another name of Yogi Anandanji and why? Jainam, JCNJ.
He was named Labananji, and this was because he constantly dwelt within, or he dwelt within his soul, or constantly thought about his soul.
That is correct for 20 points. And last question for this round, question 15. This is a 2-part question. Which 2 scriptures were written by Haribhadra Suri? Forum, JCNJ.
Yog Shatak and Yog Bimshika.
That is incorrect. In the 8th century.
And
JSMW.
yeah,
Yog Dashi Samuchay and Shad Darshan Samuchay.
That is correct for 10 points. JCNJ gets -10 and JSMW gets +10. Were there any protests this round? Yes, protest in question 9. Okay, the question was, the object of Dravya Puja is a symbol or an image of the Supreme Soul. What is the object of Bhav Puja? And I believe JCNJ protested.
No, we got it.
Oh,
We got it right.
JSMW protested.
Okay. You guys can go into your breakout room and discuss if you need.
Is that the only protest?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe.
Okay.
Pull everyone back.
Yeah. Oh, well, hold on, 1 2.
Oh yeah, we just wanted to say that we're taking the protest back. We were just concerned because I feel like after he buzzed in, a few more words were said, but I don't think there's a way to check that, so I think it's fine.
Okay, great. You want to call them back then? Oh, there they are. Okay. JSMW chose to withdraw their protest, and that means that is the end of the round. Sid, great. The scores are up. At the end of round 3, JSMW DC has 272 points, and JCNJ Purusharth has 564. Congratulations to both teams. You guys both did amazing.
Well done. Well done. Congratulations.
Good game, guys.
Great game, guys.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game.
Good game, guys. Good game.
Congrats. Yes.
Good luck on your third game.
Good
Good
luck
luck.
to you
Yeah, you
guys.
too.
Good game. Good
Have a
luck.
good
Bye.
day and a good
Bye.
weekend.
Bye.